Hey guys, welcome back to No Blocks. This is our fourth episode, right? Fourth?
Yes.
Yes. It's hard to tell. The days are going by so quickly. I need help. I'm kidding. Anyway, this is our fourth episode of No Blocks, and I'm back again playing my Nike's Bravo build because in the previous episode it didn't work. I won't spoil it for you guys, but it didn't work. Some funny things happened, so go check out that episode. So I'm running the new Nike's build-ish slide with Snatch and Enlightened Strike. So I won't explain my deck much because we do have a deck video on it down below. You can check that out before you watch this video or after if you like the way the deck plays. And today I'm here with Sir Mikko.
Hi.
Yeah, Miko's here and he's playing Kassai. And Mikko, take it away. Let us know how you do with the twirling twin blade lady.
Okay, so for those who aren't aware, Kassai is considered one of the better choices, actually one of the best choices in the Blitz format right
that's
now. But the version I'm bringing is a little bit different because I'm poor.
Oh no.
So rather than your usual Crown of Providence and Valiant Dynamo, all I have are these.
Yeah, that's
So, Hope Merchant's Hood to fix my hand at the cost of having,
no block on
no
your
blocks
head.
of the head.
And refraction bolters.
Hey, it works with the program name, right?
Yeah, no blocks. Hey.
No blocks, hey. And of course, refraction bolters, which is like Valiant Dynamo. It works like Valiant Dynamo
Yeah.
for one turn.
For one
that you
turn.
block with it.
Yes.
The rest of the time, it's a threat for you to give go again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Kassai herself, what she wants to do per turn is attack with both of these fancy, smancy Centauri Sabers.
Yeah. Well,
Really awkward to block, actually. But the thing about Kassai is that you get the second Saber Swing for free. One resource.
Oh,
So,
really? What? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, you do.
You have to pay for the first swing, but there's a discount for the second one.
I didn't know.
So what's important for Kassai is that she swings twice with both Centauri Sabers. And in order to do that, she needs to give the first Saber a go again, which is roughly like 90% of the deck. All of these cards, well, most of these cards, give the deck, give the Centauri Saber go again. So you have important cards like Blade Runner, you have important cards like Spoils of War, and important cards like, well, Push Forward is a little bit different in the sense that some of Kassai's cards work better during the second swing. So for example, Push Forward, sure you get a +3, but if you put it on the second swing, you get a Dominate.
Oh.
So it's very important for pushing damage in. So it's not uncommon for Kassai. So it works with cards like, for example, Slice and Dice, where in the first attack, sure, you get +1, but the second attack gets
Second
+3.
attack's bigger.
Yeah, so it's a common play pattern for Kassai to have a very small first attack with the Saber, but the second Saber like hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Because all of the buffs are put into it. So all of these are leading to your opponent getting damaged, right?
Yep.
And because your opponent gets damaged, Kassai gets coppers.
Yep. Stealing from your pockets.
Yes. So, yeah, she steals from you. It's like a snatch, but she doesn't get a card.
Snatch. You get a copper.
She gets the real prize, which is coppers. So once you get 6 of these, you can now play her finisher, her specialization card, which is blood on her hands. It has a lot of modes, but ideally you want to spend 6 coppers to trigger all modes, wherein you can attack twice with both sabers, so you can attack up to 4 times because they have go again for the whole turn. And not only that, they also get +1, which makes the already hard to block Centauri Sabers even harder to block. And that's it. So in summary, just attack your opponent twice, build up coppers, finish off with blood in your hands.
Yep.
So the gameplay doesn't change, but of course, there's always room for improvement in the equipment. But today, I will play with what I have, and we'll see how it turns out against Jigs' Bravo deck.
Yeah. I think I'm still gonna have a decently hard time against this deck because this is one of Bravo's worst matchups. Just because getting through a blood on her hands turn is a struggle, and it's gonna be extra difficult because I refuse to bring blocks. I refuse to use buckler. I am an Anathos believer. Let's roll off.
Okay.
Odd or even?
Of course, I'll pick odd.
Okay, you're odd. That is even.
Yes.
I I'm not sure if I should go first in this matchup. I'm sure you guys know, but I don't. So I'm gonna go first.
Okay. I mean, Bravo going first is always a safe play, right? Because of his ability.
I think so, yeah. But it also depends on the matchup. If I want to be able to. Okay, now I'm happy I went first.
Okay,
Let's
live
go.
counter first.
Okay, so my turn is going to be very simple. I'm going to make a surge. Wow, where did dice come from? And then I am going to attack you with the hammer for 6.
6.
Yep, floating 2.
So one good thing about Kassai is that she's a warrior, and a lot of actually all of warrior cards have a block value of 3.
Yes.
So, excuse me. So as long as the thing doesn't have dominate, it doesn't have dominate, right?
It does not have that.
I can easily, cleanly block it with 2 cards.
Yes.
So the question is, which 2 cards I need to block it with?
It's like the Guardian privilege. A lot of our cards are 3 blocks.
Yeah. Actually, blocking this turn really hurts me because I have a lot of really cute key cards here.
Oh,
But
that's what you like to hear.
I just opt to block it cleanly
He
with.
looked away. He didn't see.
I didn't see, or did I?
Nah, you didn't see.
I mean, these glasses are here for a reason. But
You're blocking for 6.
okay, I'll block it for 6.
Okay, that's fine. That ends my turn. Go clean up.
So this actually hurts me a bit because one of my blocking cards is a slice and dice.
Slice and dice, yeah. I will arsenal this card and go ahead. Oh no.
Okay.
Are we about
So-
to get punished?
So for my turn, let's see. What I want to do is leak in damage and get some coppers. Fortunately, I drew one of my key cards too early, which I could probably show later. But for now, I guess my best bet is to just play the usual Kassai lines of playing a Spoils of War.
Oh, there's a Spoils of War.
So Spoils of War will give my next weapon attack +2, making the already awkward Centauri Sabers really more awkward to block. And it gets go again. So we already have access to Kassai's.
Yeah, Kassai's ability. So
Ability.
I'm gonna take a buttload of damage.
Well, maybe not yet, but let's see. So I'll attack this for 4. What's great about Centauri Saber is that if they get blocked or if they get defended by an attack action card, they get +1
Yep.
for the whole turn. So
What?
if we're
Oh yeah, it's for
yeah.
the whole turn.
So if it's gonna attack again, if I attack with it again for some reason, like
Yeah.
for Blood on Her
Blood
Hands
on Her
turn, it
Hands.
has the +1 still in turn.
okay, so
okay.
that's something I have to think about.
Also, for Spoils of War, whenever a weapon hits this turn, I get 2 coppers. So Jigs has to try really hard
I
to
really
defend
have
against
to
it.
try and block this. So usually the second swing is bigger, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I don't think I want to take 4 damage anyway. Although,
I will use my 1 resource to play Blade Runner and give my next attack +3.
sure.
Now it also gives the current entire saber attack go again, but which is redundant because I already have
Yeah, it
Spoils
already
of
has
War.
go.
But I want to really be fancy about it, and try to scare off Jigs.
Yeah, the next attack is gonna hurt.
Yep.
So
Since he's not blocking this one.
yep. So I'll take 4 damage from this one, right?
Yes, you take 4
1, 2,
damage,
3, 4.
and then before my next attack, I will first trigger Brave Forge Bracers.
Ah, yes.
Give it +1 since I have already dealt damage.
Yep.
So that's a good clean use of 3 resources for Kassai if your first attack hits. Rather, you can use 1 for the swing, 1 for your go again.
And 1 for Brave Forge.
Wait, I don't have resource for Brave Forge. I forgot.
Oh,
So,
really?
because this already
One,
costs a 3.
1.
Yeah.
Haha!
Aha.
You've
Right.
mathed wrong.
Yes. This is why I took up the arts.
We're not math majors? Is that what you're trying to say? We're not math majors? I'm a psych major, just so you know. So
Yeah, this is why I take pictures.
not good at
for-
math. All right.
for- Anyway. So yeah, this is what a typical Kassai line looks like. You spend 1 resource for this entire swing, 1 resource for the go again,
Yeah.
and then the other resource for any other shenanigans that
for-
you want, or Brave Forge Bracers. Anyway, I'm hitting for 4.
You bonked for 4. I already
For
took
4.
4.
It took 4. My second saber swing is free, and it also gets +3.
Yes. So it's 5 total, right?
Also, I forgot, since this hit, I get 2 coppers.
Yeah. So Spoils of War gives you the copper immediately,
Yes.
and Kassai is a trigger at the end of your turn.
Yes, and where are my coppers?
Oh no!
Where are
Here's
my
a
coppers?
dice.
Where
Sponsored by
are
Sneak
my
Attack.
coppers?
Not really, but you know,
Maybe it's the
if you
thing
want to
that's
sponsor.
anyway, so let's pretend I have a copper. Where's? Let me get a coin.
Is your copper not here?
It's not there. I think it fell off somewhere.
Maybe that was what fell during
that's the
during
thing.
our break.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. This
Yeah, this coin
this coin
represents
will
the
be
copper.
copper.
You have
I have
one.
2.
You have 2.
Yeah. Don't what do you call this? Don't short sell me. I got 2 from that.
You got 2.
I got 2 from that fight. Okay. Anyway,
So attacking for your 5?
for 5, yes. It
Okay.
will turn to 6 if you block with an attack action.
So I will block. What if I block with 2 attack actions? It only triggers once, right?
It only trigger once.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. I will block with 2 attack actions. One of them is Starstruck, and since I block with a card from hand as well, I gain a Seismic Surge. So now I have 2 Seismic Surges.
Ooh, useful.
Yes, very.
This one is fully blocked, right?
Yes, this is fully blocked, unless you have any shenanigans.
Okay, no shenanigans.
No shenanigans, alright. That's what you like to hear. No
So,
shenanigans.
as I go to the end of my turn, Kassai's ability will trigger during the beginning of my end phase.
Yep.
So I have attacked twice, and one of them hits.
Yep.
So I get
so
1
you
copper.
gain 1 copper, so now he has 3 copper.
I will now arsenal my last card,
Alright,
then pass the turn back.
okay. My turn starts. Seismic Surge will pop.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hit you with actually I should make a surge first
Okay.
for next turn. And then with the 2 resource I have floating, I will hit you with Debilitate because it costs 2 less. So this one is a card that's pretty good against Kassai because if it hits them for 4, their first saber basically attacks for 0. Unless they have a way to buff it or something. Which is why it's in the deck. It's also good against Chain, it's good against ninjas. It's pretty good into the Blitz meta right now. So,
That's true.
would you
So,
like to block, sir?
Yes, my first thing I have to consider is that how much damage should I block to prevent a crush? So this is attacking for 8 with no dominate, right?
Yep, there's no dominate. I only have 1 card in arsenal and no cards in hand.
So crush deals is when you deal 4 or
Yeah.
more. So I need to block 5.
You need to block for 5. So, warriors are very good at blocking for 5 because a card from hand plus one of their equipment is usually 5. They can block for 4 with a card from hand and their boots. So, well, you sound a lot like Guardians actually. We have a lot of ways to block. But, well, not my build. But you know.
Yes. So I will use 1 hit and run, yellow, and the Courage of Blade Hold to block.
Encourage a
5.
blade hold.
5
Alright.
total.
Okay, so
Yes,
you'll
I
take
agree.
3 damage total. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
This gets
Go
a
to
temper
cleanup.
counter.
Yeah, so there's a counter on the courage. That may or may not be relevant in the future because... Oh, I don't run buckle in this build, I just remembered. So it's not going to be relevant for me.
Okay, so for my Kassai turn, it's mostly the same gameplay loop. I will use Precision Press to give my next attack go again and Piercing 1. So if you block it with an equipment, it will
It'll get bigger.
get +1. Yes. So I will attack with my first entire saber. It has go again.
That is slightly annoying because I was planning to block with my Crown of Providence to get rid of my arsenal, but now I cannot do that. So, Okay, guys. I'm gonna try and set up my turn anyway. No. It only gives piercing to your next attack, right?
Yeah, it's only to the next attack.
Piercing and go again.
Piercing and go
Okay,
again.
so I think I can afford to take 2 damage here, and then I can just block out the next turn. So we'll see how this goes. Sure. I'll take.
You'll take 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
Take 2. Ouch.
So for my next action, I will use Push Forward.
Push forward.
So my next attack will get +3 and Dominate.
Oh, okay.
And again, since it's the second swing, I do it for free.
Do it for
This
free.
is 5 Dominate.
5 dominate. Okay, so I think here I will be blocking with this, with Crown of Providence.
Mm.
Then I will put away this card. And then I'll draw a card. Oop. Okay, guys, the greed is here. The greed is here. I'm ready.
You're gonna get hit for 3.
Yeah, that is good. I will take 3 damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So he's gonna be getting a bunch of coppers soon, which is bad for me.
Yes. I hit twice this turn.
Yeah, you
I
hit
swung twice this
twice.
turn. I hit twice, so I get 2 coppers.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have a 5-card hand. Unfortunately, with my build, I can't play it very well.
Uh-oh.
But I can do something about this. So I'm gonna have to make a surge with this. So I'm just refreshing this. Then I'm going to play Showtime.
Ooh, I'm a bit unfamiliar with Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime lets me tutor a Guardian attack into my hand. And the Guardian attack that I will find is Pulverize. There you go. Pulverize has been set up.
Reveal it, put it to your hand. And
Reveal
shuffle
it.
Okay.
Pulverize goes into my hand. Okay.
If you reveal it and I didn't acknowledge that it's a pulverize, what happens?
You didn't acknowledge that it's a Pulverize? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
They just show it, if you pulverize it, they say, no, that's not a pulverize.
I, I don't know, dude. I think that's a you problem. I mean, but I guess if I revealed it, then you forgot what it was, and I put it in my hand. If
Yeah,
this was,
that'll be on me.
Yeah, if this was competitive rel, that is technically historic information that can no longer be revealed again. If it's casual, like sure, I can be nice. Yeah, it's Pulverize. Yeah,
What's the card again?
it's Pulverize.
Okay.
We're not competitive. Yeah.
Okay.
Mikko, try very hard.
Save.
Yeah, save.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will move to the end of my turn. And I'm
Wow,
going
nothing's
to
happening.
heave the Pulverize into my arsenal. So that gives me 3 more Seismic Surges. So I have 4 Seismic Surges, and I have this card in hand. So, he.
Whatever could it be?
He. Well, what could it be? And then I will move to the end of my turn, drawing 3 cards. Oh dear, that is not good. Okay, go ahead. So this is kind of okay for me because Showtime will let me draw another card later. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm on a bit of a crossroads here because my hand is not that great, but I'm being threatened by Heave next turn.
Yes.
Which is a lot of damage,
Yes.
which I don't think I can block properly. However, I do have 5 coppers, so maybe I could use it for something.
I don't like that something. That something smells like blood on her hands. That something's bad.
So what I'm thinking is that I will use my Hope Merchant's Hood to opt for a better hand so I can do a lot of damage this turn.
Oh, you're digging for
I'm digging for
blood on her
answers,
hands,
right?
digging for answers. All right. Sure.
Now the question is, how many cards do I want shuffle back? One of them is, of course, I will use this for a resource. This one is a little bit questionable, but it's a weapon buff, so I think I'll take it. But the other 2, maybe I can use this to like bet on something better.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Hope Merchant's Hood, shuffle 2 cards
All right.
back.
And this is an instant, right? So it doesn't end your turn or anything. Yep, it's an instant. Does not consume an action point.
It would suck if it
That would be so bad if it did.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Of course, let your
Shuffle,
opponent
shuffle,
cut the deck.
shuffle. Yes, always present your deck for cutting.
So
It's
that
just
if
good
we-
sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship, and if we get lucky, they won't have
Yep.
any excuse because they cut
Yeah,
it.
no excuse.
So 1 card and the other one. Okay.
I don't
Ah.
like the way Miko's face kind of smiled when he drew the cards.
Oh, this is my sour face.
That's your sour face? Okay. I think we should be fine. We should be fine.
Okay, here we go. I will play Outland Skirmish first.
Outland skirmish.
So this will, my next one-hand weapon attack, the Centauri Saber, will get +3. And
Oh.
the next time a weapon hits this turn, I get a copper token.
Oh.
I also need to have my Source of Go again. So I will play Precision Press and using my extra hit and run to
That
pitch for it.
really hurts. That really hurts me.
So this plus this will hopefully discourage Jigs from like blocking with any equipment.
Yeah.
And then we will do our Centauri Saber swing for 5.
So I kind of think it's inefficient to block this first attack because it's gonna pump itself with equipment and with a card from hand. So I think I should just let this through and go down to 6. Yeah, I'm kind of gambling here on what I have in my hand. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look see. Yeah,
I'm not
look away,
seeing it.
Mikko.
I'm
Yeah,
not seeing it.
There's a quick look see of what's in my hand, and sure, I will declare no blocks and hope you don't have a reaction that kills me.
I don't have a reaction that kills you, but you will take 5
I
damage
will
from
take
it.
5 damage, so I am down to 6 life.
Okay, and because of that, I get my 6 copper.
Yeah, you get your 6th copper. That is very bad for the blood on our hands turn.
And speaking of which, guess what's in
Oh
my
no, that's
arsenal?
not good. Oh,
Blood
it's
on our
blood on our hands. Okay.
Okay, so since this is the first time some of you might be seeing blood on our hands at work, this is how it goes. I will play blood on our hands, and as an additional cost, I will spend any amount of copper on it. Ideally, I want it to be 6 because I want to trigger all 3 modes twice, one for each of the Centauri Sabers. So, and that's exactly what I will do. I will spend 6 coppers. Kassai is now poor, but she has a lot of things going on for her.
Yep, there's a lot of things happening,
So,
which is not good.
yep, first thing that happens is both Centauri Sabers get a +1.
All right.
Nakita ba ako dito?
Right? That's fine.
Hindi naman ako kita.
The,
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. Go.
so, the next thing that will happen is that both Sabers have go again for the whole turn.
Oh no. All right.
And they can attack twice.
They can attack twice.
So this Saber already attacked once, so it can already
I'm gonna
attack
die.
one more time. But this Saber, however, can still attack 2 more
2
times.
more times. So I'm gonna take at least 3, 6, 9. I'm gonna take at least 9 more damage. And with my hand, I think I can stop like. I think I can go down to 1, and then hope for the best.
Okay. So since we have played this as an attack action, the current chain closes. Let's
Okay.
just put it here for as a reminder.
Okay. So to attack with the sabers, you have to break the chain each time, right?
Not necessarily, but if you are playing an attack action in between, an attack action rather, in between the saber attacks.
Oh, okay. So
Also-
if you attack with the same saber, like for example, you attack with this saber, then I block. Do you have to break the chain to attack with it again?
No need because it says you can attack with it a second time.
Not sure if that's right, but
I think it.
I think that's. Jaime,
Jaime, judge. Kunyari judge ka, liga dito.
Jaime, when you if you have a weapon that can attack twice, when you attack, do you have to break the chain to attack again?
No.
What?
Oh.
You have been overruled.
I am gonna die.
I mean,
Oh, you don't have to. Okay.
yes,
I'm
Judge
gonna
ruled in
die.
my favor. I mean, it will be kind of awkward. It's like you bought out your saber, slash with it.
Yeah, then
Wait, let me sheath it
Put
first.
it back.
Then whack you again.
Yeah. You're like a samurai.
Okay, so this saber has already attacked.
Yeah.
I will try to be fancy and attack with this saber first.
For
This is-
3.
Yes, this is my second swing, so
This is your second swing.
it's free.
And it's only for 3, yes?
Oh wait, let me do something else first. I will. Here's one thing I forgot. Since it's the Blood in Her Hand's turn,
Yeah.
Courage
you
of
can
Blade.
pop
you will,
Courage
yes,
of Blade
you
Hold.
can pop Courage of Blade Hold because you will get a lot of value from having this entire.
I can't do
series.
that. Why can't I pop this and get free Guardian attacks, you know?
Hey, like, no, Guardian attacks are just too
Yeah,
heavy,
they're too big.
costly.
Alright.
So, this one attacks for free because it's my second attack.
Yeah. So this is for 3.
Could turn to 4 if you block it.
It
with
could
an
turn to
attack
4 if I block it with a card from hand. So I think my best odds of surviving this turn is to not block this one. Because if I block it now with a card from hand, it'll get bigger, which makes the second swing bigger. This one already attacked once.
action. Yes.
So this one I can block with a card from hand. With 2 cards from hand, I guess. That kind of feels bad. So I think my best way to survive right now is to not block this and hope that's not a +3 in your hand.
So
I'm not blocking.
Not blocking. Any. Oh, wait, it's my turn, right? I will do an attack reaction.
Guys, I'm dead. What? I'm dead, right?
Yeah, it's a +3.
Guys, I'm dead.
You're legit dead.
I'm legit dead. Yeah, that's how it is. And I am dead because I kept this greedy hand. So next turn was gonna be glorious because if Showtime pops, lets me draw a card. I can go Enlighten Strike for 7 and then Pulverize. Woo!
But it didn't.
But
happen.
it didn't happen. So lesson of the day: don't be greedy. But also, if you're greedy at the right moment.
And also, to be fair, I think that's also that's still a really okay play to call.
Yeah.
The odds of Kassai having an attack reaction is like they only have around 4 or 5 attack reaction cards in their hand. Sometimes 3 if they prefer the attack action buffs, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very good probability that it won't be an attack action card. Maybe it will be another push forward. Maybe it will be another, I don't know, something else.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in our video with Justin, where if you're going to be playing around the pump the entire game, it's as if you've already lost, right? Because if you're playing around the pump and they don't have it, then that's kind of bad. So this is the if they have it moment.
Yeah, and of course
I think that's most of our games, right? That's most of our games.
yeah, and also you have a very sound argument for like being not too conservative about your cards because
Yeah.
you have a big heave turn next.
Yeah,
turn.
I have a big turn next turn.
So this life total here, the 70 to 6, is not really like a blowout.
Yeah,
If he was able to enact his game plan before I was able to like get 6 coppers, it would have been really bad for me. So
Yeah.
it's really a lot closer than it. It's like one of those samurai thingies where
where they
you
both
just won by
slash
and
and then
a split second.
Yeah,
something
Your
like
version
that.
is like a giant hammer.
It's like oh no,
it's a samurai fight, but I brought a hammer.
No, it's like you were about to bring down your hammer and was trying to slice desperately, trying to get you to
Stab,
Yeah,
stab. Get me to drop the hammer.
Yeah, and then somehow I managed to do it.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was a good game regardless. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys on the next episode of No Blocks, where I hope the deck will work finally. One day it
gotta
shall
believe.
work. Dream,
Believe in the hero.
believe, survive.